we have some news coming in from India's territory of Jammu and Kashmir. An army vehicle came under terrorist fire in the Rajouri district. While an encounter was launched, 3 Indian soldiers were killed in action and 3 more were injured. According to initial information, 2 to 3 terrorists are surrounded by security forces. And for more on this, we are going across to our correspondent Idris Lone. Idris, what is the latest you have for us?
Well, Ananya, the operation still continues. More deployment has been brought in the area. Security forces had a tip-off about the presence of these militants since yesterday, and the operation, cordon and search operation in the area was launched yesterday, and at around 3:45 today, an Indian Army vehicle came under the fire from the militant side, which resulted in the death of 3 Indian Army soldiers and also injuring 3 others who have been shifted to an Indian Army hospital and are being treated there. Security forces say that there are 2 to 3 militants hiding in the area, and the operation, a search operation to nab them, is still on. Although the operation might be halted for the night and started with the first light in the morning, but security forces now bringing in more deployment so as to neutralize all the militants who are holed up in the area.
Right, speaking of the Rajouri area, Idris, have there been any latest incidents in the area because of which the Indian Army was tipped off for this encounter?
Well, absolutely. Since the winter has approached, Rajouri and most of the international border in Jammu region is where the foreign militants from across the border infiltrate from, and that is where they choose the route like Rajouri, Poonch, to seep into Kashmir territory, and that is where most of the militants are active as well at the moment. And security forces already had a tip-off about these militants in the area. They had a tip-off that a group of militants have recently infiltrated from across the border, and these were the militants who were responsible for this attack as well. They were searching for these militants from the last 24 hours, and today at around 3:40, these militants managed to attack an army vehicle in which 3 Indian Army soldiers were killed and 3 others injured. But security forces already had the input that these militants are roaming in the Rajouri area. And we've seen in the past also there have been many attacks that have taken place, especially in Rajouri and Poonch area. And security forces have already been alerted, especially close to the international border.
All right, Idris, thank you so much for getting us all those updates from the ground.